Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I don't know how you became president, whether it is by hijacking or by rigging, or by ambition or by cruelty. But listen to the voice of the masses. Nothing must happen to us in this country.
Ebi ń pọmọ Nàìjíríà o, ìyà ń jọmọ Nàìjíríà o, ìjọba kí ló dé tẹ́ ò fẹ́ ronú o, polówó kan láàrin ẹgbẹ̀rún òtòṣì ṣá ni gbogbo wọn la papọ̀ ẹ rántí pé ìgbà yíyan lọ o, ìgbà Ọlọ́run láàkó yìí kù láyé ń bí ìjọba ṣẹ́ gbọ́.
Ebi ń pọmọ Nàìjíríà o, ìyà ń jọmọ Nàìjíríà o, ìjọba kí ló dé tẹ́ ò fẹ́ ronú o, polówó kan láàrin ẹgbẹ̀rún òtòṣì ṣá ni gbogbo wọn la papọ̀ ẹ rántí pé ìgbà yíyan lọ o, ìgbà Ọlọ́run láàkó yìí kù láyé ń bí.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa kí wa káàbọ̀ sórí ètò lásìkò yìí. Mo kí ọkùnrin ilé yìí, mo kí obìnrin, mo kí onílé, mo kí àlejò, mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà pé a kú ìrọ́jú, a kú àsìkò tá a wà yìí. Èmi nígbàgbọ́ pé Ọlọ́run tó kó wa sínú ọgbà yìí kò ní fìyà jẹ wá, yóò ṣàánú wa. Ẹ jẹ́ jọ gbé nǹkan kan yẹ̀ wò nípa nǹkan tó ń lọ káàkiri social media, nípa ọ̀rọ̀ tí Trump sọ, ìyẹn ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè Amẹ́ríkà tó sọ wípé àwọn fẹ́ wá ran Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́, àwọn ń kó àwọn ọmọ ogun bọ̀ sí Nàìjíríà láti wá gbè wá níjà nípa àwọn bandit, ìyẹn àwọn tí ń jiyàn gbé, tí wọ́n ti jí gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà gbé tán báyìí. Wọ́n ní tí wọ́n ṣe ń jiyàn gbé báyìí òní wọ́n ń gba ransom náà ń gbowó lórí wọn. Àwọn tí ò bá rówó san ikú náà fi ń ṣe wọ́n légbodò. Ìjọba Nàìjíríà, ààrẹ Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu, èmi nígbàgbọ́ pé ẹ máa ń gbọ́ ń tà ń sọ. Yorùbá nìyí, ẹ sì gbóyìnbó, ẹ gbọ́ Yorùbá, ẹ gbọ́ Haúsá. Ara ni ọmọ Nàìjíríà lásìkò yìí, ìyà ń jẹ wá o. Ṣé ní ètò tí mo fẹ́ ṣe lénìí, mo máa ṣàlàyé ẹ̀ sọ́nà bíi mẹ́ta. Màá lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn alákatakítí ẹ̀sìn tó jẹ́ pé ohun tí wọ́n ń ṣe báyìí, ohun tí wọ́n ṣe ń gbójú agan síra wọn. Màá sì play fídíò Tòkunbọ̀, arábìnrin tó jẹ́ ọmọ Tinubu tó sọ̀rọ̀ jáde. Ẹ ti kọ́kọ́ wo fídíò ẹ̀ nígbà tá a fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ fídíò yìí níbi tó ti ń sunkún. Ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè Amẹ́ríkà wọ́n ní àwọn fẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ ogun ránṣẹ́ láti wá gbè wá níjà wípé àwọn Islamic bandits, ìyẹn àwọn mùsùlùmí tí wọ́n jẹ́ ajínigbé ajínipa, wọ́n ń pa àwọn kìrìsìtẹ́nì. Ẹ jẹ́ àjọ wò ó lójú kan báyìí, ṣé àwọn kìrìsìtẹ́nì nìkan ni wọ́n ń pa àbí ẹlẹ́sìn méjèèjì, kódà ẹlẹ́sìn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta. Ìjọba Nàìjíríà wọ́n ń fi àsìkò yìí lù yín lọ́gọ ẹnu, à ń fàsìkò yìí bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ kó tó di pé ààrẹ Amẹ́ríkà gbé ìgbésẹ̀ ńlá yìí. Ẹ bá wọn wá nǹkan ṣe sọ́wọ́ Nàìjíríà yìí. Ẹ má jẹ́ àgbàgbé tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Libya, ẹ má jẹ́ àgbàgbé o. Kò sí orílẹ̀-èdè tí Amẹ́ríkà lọ ràn lọ́wọ́ tí orílẹ̀-èdè yẹn padà nítumọ̀ mọ́ láyé, torí pé àwọn ló yẹ ká máa pè ní ajàmọ́màlà. Kì í ṣe àwọn bandits nìkan làwọn Amẹ́ríkà wà bájà ńgbà tó bá yá mọ́. Wọ́n kọjá ibi tí ààrẹ wọn fún wọn láǹfààní dé. Kò sí bá a ṣe fẹ́ pọmọ ẹrú tí ọmọ kò ní sáráfárá ṣiṣẹ́ ń bẹ̀. Àwọn Fúlàní yìí a mọ̀ ẹ́ pé wọ́n ń sára wá Nàìjíríà. Ààrẹ Nàìjíríà lásìkò yìí, ẹ bá wa gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tó ní agbára. Kì í ṣe pé Amẹ́ríkà fẹ́ràn wa débẹ̀ o, ṣùgbọ́n torí ọrọ̀ ajé wa tí wọ́n ranjú mọ́, òun l'Amẹ́ríkà ṣe fẹ́ jẹ ìgbésẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ wá jẹ́ n sọ fún wa lẹ́nìí, ẹ kọ̀rọ̀ mí lẹ̀, t'Amẹ́ríkà bá fi ṣe léyìí, àwọn náà padà wàá jẹ gẹ̀bá lé wa lórí Nàìjíríà, torí pé àwọn náà máa padà wàá fi ọmọ ológun jẹ gẹ́gẹ́ bí adarí wa Nàìjíríà. Ó dẹ̀ ṣeé ṣe kó jọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Amẹ́ríkà, àwọn ò sì ní fẹ́ gbádùn ẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin olórí wa Nàìjíríà, àsìkò yìí báyìí ló yẹ kí gbogbo yóò dìde. Ẹ má jẹ́ àwòrán wa ràn lásìkò yìí, torí pé kò sí ní tá a fẹ́ fi kún. Tọmọ ológun Amẹ́ríkà bá dé Nàìjíríà, àwọn ọmọ ogun wa Nàìjíríà jẹ́ kí ni ìjà ogun tí wọ́n ní láti kojú bandit kò sí ká tó wá sọ ọmọ ogun Amẹ́ríkà. A máa play fídíò kan fún yín báyìí nípa ohun tí Tòkunbọ̀ sọ. Fídíò yẹn láǹfààní àti wò lókè tásìkò bá tó, ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ fi àsìkò yìí sáré yà sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀yin mùsùlùmí àti kìrìsìtẹ́nì tẹ̀ ń bára yín jàfẹ́sìn lásìkò yìí, ẹ já lọ stop ẹ̀. Tí Nàìjíríà ò bá lè jẹ́ Nàìjíríà mọ́, bí yáká kó pé kó kálukú bá tiẹ̀ lọ. Tí a bá lè jọ gbé papọ̀ mọ́, ẹ jẹ́ kó kálukú bá tiẹ̀ lọ. Nàìjíríà ti pọ̀jù nǹkan tẹ́nìkan lè control gan lọ. This is a nation, not a country. Nàìjíríà pọ̀jù ẹnitẹ́nìkan lè control lọ báyìí. Ẹ̀yin àwògbà tí ààrẹ Amẹ́ríkà ti wọ Nàìjíríà gbẹ̀yìn, wọn àná fẹ́ wá fún peaceful meeting, wọn àná fẹ́ wá fún visitation, ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n fẹ́ wá fún ogun. Nítorí túmọ̀ sí pé nǹkan wa kan fẹ́ sọnù rèé o. Ààrẹ Tinubu Nàìjíríà, ẹ bá wa gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tó ní agbára. Kì í ṣerú àsìkò yìí ló yẹ ká máa jàfẹ́sìn ní Nàìjíríà. Kì í ṣerú àsìkò yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ sowọ́ papọ̀, ká jọ gbógun ti àwọn bandits yìí. Ààrẹ Nàìjíríà Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu, àsìkò yìí ló yẹ kẹ́ ẹ bá wa dá sí i. Ara ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ Nàìjíríà lásìkò yìí. Kò sí nǹkan tá a fi ń gbádùn Nàìjíríà. Ebi ń pa wá, kò síná, kò sómi, ànójú ọ̀nà. Àwọn bandits tún jẹ̀yàn gbé. Ẹ wá ní ààrẹ Amẹ́ríkà ò ní dá sọ́rọ̀ yìí báyìí. Kò sí ní tá a fi ń gbádùn nílùú yìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ń bá sùn nú ilé kó máa ń lajúlẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan ni tó mọ́ kó mọ́ jẹ́ pé àwọn aráabí ò wọlé wá jẹ̀yàn gbé. A sì mọ àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ yìí, àwọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ààrẹ, gẹ́gẹ́ bí alágbára ẹ̀yin olóṣèlú Nàìjíríà, ẹ̀yin alágbára Nàìjíríà, ẹ̀yin tá a fi sórí ipò lẹ́nìí, ẹ̀yin tọ́lọ́run Elédùmarè gbé sórí ipò, ẹ jẹ́ á ṣayé dáadáa, ẹ jẹ́ á ṣayé eré, ẹ jẹ́ rán yín létí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ààrẹ tí ò sí láyé mọ́. Ẹ má jà ń lọ jìnnà. Àbáṣà ń kọ́ lẹ́nìí, Yar'Adua ń kọ́, Buhari ń kọ́ báyìí, níbo náà wà? Wọn ò mọ̀ sí láyé mọ́, kò sí àṣẹ lára wọn mọ́, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò sí ẹ̀mí lẹ́nu wọn mọ́. Tá a sì sọ pé lọ́jọ́ kan náà rè ẹ̀yin náà ò sí ń bẹ̀ mọ́. Ìjìyà jẹ́wọ́ yìí Nàìjíríà ti tó gẹ̀. Àsìkò rẹ̀ báyìí tó yẹ ká jọ sowọ́ papọ̀, ká jọ fìmọ̀ ṣọ̀kan, pàápàá ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ẹ jẹ́ gbàgbé ń pa ọba kan, ìlú kan, nǹkan kan. Ẹ jẹ́ àjọ sowọ́ papọ̀ báyìí ká jọ jà fún ìjà Nàìjíríà yìí. Gbàtẹ́mi kàn tiẹ̀ gbọ́ pé ààrẹ Amẹ́ríkà ń bọ̀, kíákíá mo ti lajú, mo ti jí lójú oorun. Ẹ jọ kí ló ń tá a fi kojú àwọn òyìnbó, kí ló ń tá a fi kojú àwọn Amẹ́ríkà? Ẹ jẹ́ àjọ rò dáadáa, ẹ jẹ́ àjọ rò. Eléyìí kàn jẹ́ ìmọ̀ràn fún wa. Iléeṣẹ́ Wise Radio lẹ̀ ń gbọ́ yìí. Ẹ bá mi share program yìí. Ẹ wá já lọ wo fídíò tí Tòkunbọ̀ ṣe tó fi bá Tinubu sọ̀rọ̀. Ní tó túmọ̀ sí pé àwọn èèyàn wa à ń mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ já lọ wo fídíò yẹn lókè báyìí.
Good morning, fellow citizens of Nigeria. My name remains Just Adetun. I cannot explain this period. I cannot define it. Whether it is a period of fear, a period of panic, or a period of liberation has come. President Trump, via a Twitter message, not entourage, not delegate expense paid trip, not letter, just a social media communication, has passed a message to us that they are going to release or coming to take our country, or there is going to be war. However he has put it, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, you boldly told all of us that you are tired of our insults, and then you have avoided social media at all costs because you don't want to have high blood pressure. Welcome, high blood pressure. that is supposed to kill only our president, but is about to gulp the nation at once now. Every day we come out on the space of this media, shouting, screaming, crying about insecurity on our children, about religion, about safety for our young girls and our boys, about the fact that people are dying in hunger. Our own government failed to listen to us. Lai Mohammed told you people a lie that everything is AI. You people think it's content creation. You people think it's clouting. You think we need attention, we need money, we are hungry. Not understanding that it is about humanity and our people. One man raised his voice against the killing of Christians. The whole world has listened to him. And Trump has shown the supremacy of power. And you people are still talking about sovereignty. There is nothing called political sovereignty. This is the voice of the lower level against the voice of the high and mighty. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I don't know how you became president, whether it is by hijacking or by rigging, or by ambition or by cruelty. But listen to the voice of the masses. Nothing must happen to us in this country. We have cried and screamed enough. It is not about APC. It is not about us as a family. This is not Lagos that belongs to you and I. This is Nigeria that belongs to everybody. This is the giant of Africa that all eyes are on us. All of a sudden now, the Minister of Communication knows where CNN is. All of a sudden now, you people now have become content creators like us. The official Asiwaju Tinubu page on Instagram was contracted to some people. The same Rano Mokri that told us that you are a drug baron. The same Rano Mokri that fights every political parties just to favor one person has suddenly become the mouthpiece of Nigeria instead of the president himself. When last did you grant presidential statements? When last did you engage journalists? When last did you do any presidential briefing? Trump communicated only through WhatsApp, through Twitter. The mouthpiece of the global face, of the global stage. You ignored everybody. Asiwaju, it is not about the ambition to become the president. Your ambition is supposed to be to serve Nigerians and save us. Have you forgotten in 2014, January 29, this same you, Asiwaju, during Goodluck Jonathan, you said it that they were killing Christians. Can you see the outcome of Muslim tickets? Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I don't know how you appointed Minister of State, Minister of Defense, let me list them, Minister of Intergovernment. All of you ministers, I don't know who you paid to. I don't know who you found, how you found your way there. But it is either you resign now, or Asiwaju should sack you and let them employ competent people. Asiwaju, Nigeria must not go down. Nothing must happen to us. This is not about tribalism. This is about we as a nation. This is about our motherland. This is about the masses. This is about the insecure. Nigeria is no longer home. Everybody, Canada, America, everybody, they call those places their home because home is where there is safety. Home is where the government feels the pain of the common man. Home is where the government understands its responsibility and not its titles. Minister of Foreign Affairs, you failed to initiate contact with American counterparts. All of you, what you people have been doing, end this Boko Haram rehabilitation program. End Boko Haram rehabilitation program now. You are doing peace meeting. You failed to do peace meeting. You failed. Asiwaju, you have failed. The best thing for you to do now is to accept failure and begin to reconstruct and reconsider saving this country. Nobody should attack us. There is nothing called political sovereignty anymore. I wrote some things down. And I want you to share it. Interstate grazing should stop. Interstate grazing should stop with immediate effect. Publicly ban headsmen from carrying AK-47. This killing of Muslims has been going on. They call it Boko Haram. They call it insurgency. They call it all sorts. As you lay your bed, so you lie on it. You see, the way you sat down, the way you are looking, the way you portrayed yourself on the chair is the same way the international organization has snapped you and they are addressing Nigeria. You people now understand that this is a generation called woke. I call this English all the time. It is not about hierarchy of power. It is about listening to the masses. Are you willing to open your ears now? Are you willing to serve this country? As you are, nothing must happen to us. All of us are apprehensive now. Go to that page called Official Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Everybody is there now calling for Trump to make it faster than expected because everybody is tired. 61% of Nigerians are living in poverty. I did a video a few days ago. I told you 2027 should be the cheapest election. If only you listen to the voice of the people. You surround yourself with sycophants. People who cannot tell you the truth. People who don't give you daily briefings. People who don't understand, who don't report to you. Sheyi, you go to the north all the time. You share rice, you share money to secure 2027 election. Have you for once told Papa that things are happening, that people are dying? Oyinbo people do not understand massacre. They don't see it. It is not a norm for them. We have accepted dying daily. 700 and something die today, 500 die tomorrow. Our children are being molested. A whole Minister of Women Affairs told me a few days ago that I'm rude because I am asking for the state to take responsibility of Ochayan's death. Ochayan's death is just one out of millions of children that the society has failed